0.12.1 picometer. It has to be converted into centimeter because we want it in gram per centimeter cube, and therefore 4.121 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter, because I have converted 412 into 4.12, therefore it becomes 10 power minus 8. Simply if it is 412.1, it will be 10 power minus 10 centimeter. 412.1 picometer is equal to 412.1 in 10 power minus 10 meter or 10 power minus 8 meter. Now I made it into 4.121. I multiplied this by 100. I divided by 100, therefore it has to be multiplied by 100. So it becomes 10 power, to convert it into meter, 10 power minus 12. Centimeter means 10 power minus 10 centimeter. Now I have divided it by 100. It has to be multiplied by 100. Therefore, into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. This is how it comes. All right. Now, the final answer. It comes to whole power 3. Is it not? A cube, whole power 3. The answer comes to 4 gram per centimeter cube. That's all. So this is how we solve this sum. The important data here is n is equal to 1. Don't forget. The next one, density of a face-centered cubic solid of an element. It is an element, face-centered. Now the number of atoms will be 4. Edge length is 4 angstrom unit. See, usually they will be giving in picometer. Now it is given in angstrom unit. 1 picometer is equal to 10 power minus 12 meter, but 1 angstrom unit is equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. So note down these points. These are all the points to be noted. Once you know this, problem is so simple. No need to worry about problems. They are the opportunities. Those problems will become opportunities for us. Now, a face-centered cubic solid, it is FCC, therefore n is equal to 4. And atomic mass, since everything is made of atom, atomic mass we are considering that is nothing but molar mass. Molecule means molar mass, atom means atomic mass. It is 60 gram per mole. All right. Then edge length A is 4 into 10 power minus 10 meter, which is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. To convert meter into centimeter, it has to be multiplied by 100. So density is equal to number of atoms 4, molar mass 60, Avogadro number 6.022 in 10 power 23 into A value 4 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter whole cube. The answer comes to 6.23 gram per centimeter cube. So this is how we calculate density. So these are all the worked examples given in your textbook. If you are not able to understand any particular point, you just refer, you can easily understand things. And next sum, let us go into exercise sums. Few exercise sums I thought of solving. Let me go a little bit fast because we know the formulae for all. Density formula we know, number of atoms we know, radius and edge length we know. So mere substitution, arithmetic calculations you can do yourself. All right. Now let me go into question number 2 in exercise. So exercise means we have to move a little bit. Yes, we have started. We have started. Problem number 2, let me go. An element has BCC structure, therefore n is equal to 2. With the cell edge length A is equal to 288 picometer, which is equal to 2.88 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. As such, it becomes in 10 power minus 10 centimeter. I made it 2.88, therefore 10 power minus 8 centimeter. And then density is given, which is equal to 7.2 gram per centimeter cube. How many atoms are present in 208 grams? Same type of sum we have solved already. How many atoms are present in 208 gram? Mass of the element. Mass of the element is given as 208 gram. Now, first step is to calculate molar mass. Once we calculate molar mass, using molar mass, we have to divide mass. When mass is divided by molar mass, you will be getting number of moles of the substance or element. When number of moles we know, number of atoms can be calculated, because 1 mole corresponds to Avogadro number of atoms. So now rho is equal to N2 into molar mass, we don't know, we have to calculate. Rho is also given, therefore 7.2 gram per centimeter cube. And number of Avogadro number 6.022 in 10 power 23. Edge length 2.88 in 10 power minus 8 centimeter whole cube. So if it is solved, we will be solving for molar mass. That solving problem that you can do of your own, all right? And how to solve in a simple manner, I will be discussing in some other session. Now, molar mass comes to 51.8 approximately, 51.8 gram per mole. Mass. If we have this much mass, what will be the number of atoms? That is the question. So, number of moles is equal to number of moles. To get number of moles, mass of the substance should be divided by molar mass. If atoms, mass of the atom divided by atomic mass. And that we will be doing 208 divided by 51.8. So it comes approximately 4. Approximately 4 exactly. So approximately they given 252 means 208 4. Number of moles 4. Very simple. If we have 4 moles, number of atoms will be, number of moles of the element contains. Moles, number of atoms will be 4 into 6.022 in 10 power 23. That's all. That will be the answer. All right. This is how we can solve the question number 2. Then let me go into fifth sum. Fifth sum. Here sodium chloride and potassium chloride are face-centered cubic, and you should remember that 4 sodium chloride or potassium, 4 potassium fluoride on the whole are present in FCC. It is not 4 sodium ions and 4 chloride ions will be present. 4 potassium ions and 4 chloride ions will be present, because sodium ion and chloride ion, they will be making face-centered arrangement each other, and therefore in the case of sodium chloride, the face-centered arrangement two R K plus R F minus will be equal to A. This is how it goes. All right. Edge length A is equal to, in the case of face-centered arrangement in potassium fluoride, if you consider a particular face, here if we consider potassium ion, here you will be having fluoride ion, here you will be getting potassium ion. That is the meaning. So, if it is fluoride ion, R. If it is potassium ion, 2R. If it is fluoride ion, again R. So, Rf minus Rf minus 2 Rf minus 2 Rk plus together will be equal to A. That is the case for sodium chloride crystal and potassium fluoride crystal. That you should understand first. That is the main idea behind this chapter. So, Kf crystallizes in FCC structure like sodium chloride. Calculate the distance between K plus and F minus in Kf given density. Density is given. So, density is equal to 2.48 gram per centimeter cube. You are asked to find out A. Knowing A will be knowing the other things. So, rho is equal to number of molecules, it will be 4. Edge length is asked here. So, edge length is asked here. N is equal to 4. 4 sodium ion and 4 chloride ion, 4 potassium ion and 4 fluoride ion. Here it is Kf. Therefore, N is equal to 4. Molar mass. Molar mass of potassium fluoride is given as 58 gram per mole. 58 gram per mole. And Avogadro number 6.022 in 10 power 23. A cube we have to calculate. Rho is given as 248. 248 gram per centimeter cube. Now, what is the value of A cube? That you have to solve and find out, which is found to be A cube and then A. A is found to be, you have to calculate A cube. A is found to be 537.5 picometer. A is equal to this much. 2 Rk plus Rf minus is equal to 537.5 picometer. So, Rk plus Rf minus is equal to 537.5 picometer divided by 2. The answer will be, you will be getting the answer by dividing 537 by 2, 268.8. So, just know the method, that is all. So, potassium fluoride is FCC, 4 Kf are present. And as I have shown in this arrangement, potassium, fluorine, potassium. So, R, 2R, R. Therefore, 2 into Rk plus Rf minus equal to edge length. That you should not supposed to forget. Once you know this concept, after getting A cube, you have to get A, because we know the formula. Density lambda is equal to number of atoms or number of molecules, whatever it may be, into molecular mass, Avogadro number, volume, A cube. Once A cube is calculated, from that A, take cube root, and then 2 into length will give this. So, Rk plus Rf minus equal to divided by 2, that is all. Now, this type of problem also we can solve easily. Next, let me go into 6th sum. Immediately next sum. An atom crystallizes in FCC. Again, FCC comes in, therefore, N is equal to 4. An atom crystallizes in FCC crystal lattice, and as density is also given. Unit cell edge length is given. Calculate the number of atoms present in 1 gram of crystal. So, we have to get molar mass first. It is FCC. Therefore, N is equal to 4. Density is equal to 10 gram per centimeter cube. Edge length A is equal to 100 picometer, which is equal to 1 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. You know the conversion, 100 picometer is equal to 100 into 10 power minus 10 cm. If it is made 1, I have divided it by 100, therefore, it has to be multiplied by 100, it will become 1 in 10 power minus 8 centimeter. Then number of atoms, density, Avogadro number you know. Therefore, density is equal to n into molar mass into Avogadro number into what else? Here it is given 10 power minus 10 centimeter, it is meter. Na into volume A cube. So, m is equal to rho into Na into A cube divided by n, that is all. So, rho what is the value? 10 gram per centimeter cube into 6.022 into 10 power 23 into A cube, which is 10 power minus 8 centimeter whole cube divided by 4. That is all. Very simple sum, which is found to be 1.51 gram per mole. Molecular mass is gram per mole and mass of the substance is given as 1 gram. So, in 1 gram substance, how many moles will be present? In this many gram, we have Avogadro number of atoms, and therefore, in 1 gram, we will be getting how many atoms? That we have to find out. So, number of atoms in 1.51 gram is equal to 6.022 in 10 power 23. This many atoms will be present in 1 gram. Therefore, number of atoms in 1 gram. 1.51, 6.022 into 10 power 23 into 1. It comes approximately 4. Approximately 4. So, 4 in 10 power 23 atoms. That's all. So, next sum, let me go into this, I can see afterwards. 11th sum, let me go. It is, I think it is additional sum. Yes, it is additional sum. It is not given in the book. It is additional sum. Copper crystallizes with a face-centered cubic unit cell if the radius of copper atom is calculated the density of copper metal. It is usual thing we may see, but here A is not given, R is given. That is the only difference. Otherwise, the problem will be so simple. We have to use only this formula, nothing else. Density formula you have to use because density is asked. Before that, they have not, you should note that they have not given edge length, they have given a radius. If the radius of copper atom, well, they have given FCC, therefore n is equal to 4, no problem. But A is not given, R is given. R is equal to 127.8 picometer. To get density, it has to be converted into centimeter. Therefore, 1.278 in 10 power minus 8 centimeter, usual way. R is this much. What about A? What about A? If R is this much, what about A? A is equal to 2 root 2 R, that's all. A is equal to 2 root 2 R. R is equal to 1 by 2 root 2 into A. Therefore, A is equal to 2 root 2 R. All right. So, we can place, instead of in the place of R, I can write, or else we can calculate R, A first. So, A is equal to 2 into root 2 into 1.278 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. That you have to calculate. 2 into 1.414 into 1.278 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. So, A we have calculated, which is found to be 3.61 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. 2 into 1.5, 3. 3 into 1.2, 3 into 12, 36, 3.6. In a shortcut manner, we can solve very easily. 2 into 1.5, 3. 3 into 1.2, 3 into 12, 36, 3.6. That's all. So, A is calculated. A is known, N is known, then delta rho is equal to molecular mass. For copper, we know the atomic mass, which is 63.6 or 63.55. M is equal to 63.55 gram per mole is the atomic mass of copper. So rho is equal to number of atoms 4 into 63.55 divided by Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 power 23 into A cube. A is nothing but 3.61 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter whole cube. You will be getting the answer. So the answer is found to be 8.94 gram per centimeter cube. 8.94 gram per centimeter cube. In this way, based on density, they can ask sums. And let me go into the first sum in exercise, which is a different kind, which is based on defect in crystal. We have seen FeO. Likewise, here they are given NiO. If Fe2 plus goes out, if one Fe2 plus goes out, two Fe2 plus have to be converted into Fe3 plus. So, we will be getting metal deficiency defect. Under metal deficiency defect, we have seen same type of thing using ferrous oxide example. Here they are given NiO. Probably Ni here with plus 2 oxidation state, oxygen plus minus 2 oxidation state. If one Ni2 plus went out, it has to be compensated by addition of Ni3 plus. So, into the NiO, few Ni3 plus entered in, and therefore, the number of nickel atoms get reduced. Metal deficiency defect. It comes to 0.96O. It is because of elimination of Ni2 plus. Some Ni2 plus were converted into Ni3 plus. So, what about number of nickel atoms here? Let the number of Ni2 plus ions be number of Ni2 plus ions is equal to X. What about number of Ni3 plus ions, which will be 0.96 minus X, because totally only 0.96